fell over as she got into her front court position for Eastern Shore, but now Byram's got it just beyond the big maroon M. 4 minutes gone by in this one. 1 point Hawk lead. Gil Miles working with Walker. They lob it inside to her right baseline. Dominique Walker, too strong, falling over, and Lindsay Edwards gets the carom.
Walker with the mismatch is just too big a hurry.
And now they work inside for Brown, and Ashanti Hunt finding Shasimi Brown wide open underneath the basket. Bethune-Cookman retakes the lead at 7-6. 5.5 to play in the first quarter.
And Brown beat the Hawks down the court that time.
Smith top of the circle for Eastern Shore. Now it's Gil Miles on the right wing. Just 4 points for her on Saturday. Byram top of the circle. Kicks it back out for Eaton on the left wing. Kiki bobbing in and out with 10 to shoot. Eaton reversing direction, moving left side of the paint. Scoop layup off the rim. And a foul on the rebound attempt. That's the first foul of the entire game. And it's going against Emily Williams for Bethune-Cookman. Yeah. Fresh 30 for the Hawks with 5:19 to play in the first quarter. Inbound to Walker, catch and shoot from 8 feet short. Rebound, Gil Miles goes up for it. Gil Miles blocked from behind, and Williams comes down with the rebound, and she's fouled by a cross-reaching Jordan Smith. Point blank, and this has been a problem for the Hawks the last couple of years, missing layups. Tori Morris.
Good-looking shot. We had a very good-looking shot. We just can't put the ball in the basket, although I think Miles got hammered that time.
Jordan Smith out and Tori Morris in, the first substitution for White. Bethune-Cookman jogging into the front court, right to left. It's Emily Williams. Chest pass for Hunt in the left wing. Now they work it to Edwards inside. Chaz Brown loses the handle. Eaton with the steal from the floor, and it's into Walker. 1-on-3. Dominique Walker taking it herself for Eastern Shore, and she draws a foul on the layup attempt from the right side of the paint. Going after Emily Williams, and that's number 2 on the Lady Wildcats, point guard. She'll have to take a seat for a while when we come back. 4:55 to play in the first quarter. Your score: Bethune-Cookman 7, Eastern Shore 6 on the Shore Sports Network and SFMSports.net.
The Eastern Shore is a perfect place to visit year-round. A gem hidden on the lower shore is the Henson, located in the heart of Princess Anne on the picturesque campus of the University of Maryland Eastern Shore. The Henson is the perfect choice for campus visits, business trips, reunions, meetings, and relaxing getaways. Check into the Henson and we'll take care of the rest. Book online at umes.edu/Henson.
Hello, I'm your waiter Serge. Would you like to hear the specials? Do they include any wings, hot and cold sandwiches, and Smith Island cake? No, you'll have to go to M Street Grill for that. All right, see ya. Here you go, man. Hawks fans, you want to sink your teeth into great food and watch the game, right? Make M Street Grill your new home. It's a sports bar and restaurant conceived by hospitality and tourism management program students and owned by a Hawk alumni. M Street Grill in the Princess Anne University Village, 410-621-5040.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
Back from Princess Anne, Eastern Shore trailing Bethune-Cookman 7-6, 4:55 remaining in the first quarter. Talking Vanessa Blair Williams, most successful head coach Bethune-Cookman's seen in many a year. 3-time MEAC Coach of the Year, including each of the last 2 seasons. It's her 10th season here, 19th season overall. Our breakout season, 2009 and 10, when Bethune-Cookman went from cellar dwellers to middle of the road, and a couple of years later, they become top contenders in this league. Vanessa Blair Williams, who married into a basketball family herself, her husband Eric Lewis, the NBA referee. Free throw for Dominique Walker, salts the rim and doesn't drop down. Dominique, a 57% foul shooter. The Hawks only shoot 59% from the line themselves. And her second free throw is up and good. So it's 1 for 2, and we're all square, 7-all.
Now full court pressure by the Hawks.
This is Golden, brings it up court for Bethune-Cookman. Now she drops back to Brianna Battle, the freshman point guard from Pompano Beach, Florida. One of 2 battles on the team for BCU. She hands it off right wing for Ashanti Hunt, and the illegal screen on Bethune-Cookman. They'll get Chaz Brown for setting the bad pick. Now all of a sudden the foul's starting to pile up for Bethune-Cookman Day. That's 3 in the past minute.
We're off to a slow start foul, but it's picked up.
Byram into the front court for the Shore. Now it's Gil Miles. Morris top of the circle. Flings it to the left channel for Eaton. Overhand pass to Byram. Dribbles around to the right elbow. Gave up an open shot. Now gives to Eaton on the left channel as she crosses it up. 9 to shoot. Double team. Eaton stops her dribble. Lobs it inside. Walker takes it away from Gil Miles. Now Berisha has it with 4 to shoot. Left wing. She'll pull up from 3 and miss it long. And an offensive rebound for Dominique Walker. Bethune-Cookman, nobody was there for it. A rare offensive board for the Hawks against the tall trees of BCU. 9-7 Shore, 4 to play in the first.
Yeah, easy put back.
Chaz Brown nearly stripped by Tori Morris in the backcourt, and Brown's pass into Edwards, volley out of bounds by Tori Morris, who's got long arms.
Brown threw that bullet across there.
She did. You could hear the deflection from Morris as she punched it out of bounds into press row. Battle to inbound, flings it into the left corner for Golden, drops back to the wing for Hunt. And Ashanti Hunt centers up, and Brianna Battle resets the offense for the Wildcats with 10 to shoot. Here is Hunt working against Eaton, dribbles to the left wing, now gets to the free throw line. Chest pass, they work around the horn. Left corner, Golden's 3 well short. Rebound bounces out of bounds, and the Shore takes over.
The Hawks playing pretty good defense to start this game. They're forcing a lot of outside long shots, and if they keep that up, we just score some buckets on the other end. We got a chance.
Martha Thompson checks in for the first time as Kiara Eaton gets a seat. Byram has it for the Shore, dribbling to the right wing. Thompson, the grad student from Xavier, off the bench for the first time this year. Byram flings it into the left corner for Gil Miles, who gave up an open look at 3. Instead, she cuts across the paint and jump pass into the corner for Thompson. And now they drop it back out to Byram with 4 to shoot. Shot clock expiring again. Byram, contested 3 from the right wing. Bang! C.C. Byram. Ice water in her veins. Men's team loves it. They're here giving her some love, and it's 12-7 Hawks, under 3 to play in the first quarter. Chaz Brown at the free throw line, driving its more spin move to the left, and she missed the layup off the front of the iron. Rebound hauled in by Gil Miles. And here comes Byron up the right sideline for the Shore. Looking for an on-court performance from Cece after her first bucket of the ball game. Byram, hand off to Martha Thompson, top of the circle. Now Gil Miles cutting in, flings it back for Byram on the left sideline. 10 to shoot again. Eastern Shore letting that clock expire. 6 to shoot now, fling it into the left corner. Gil Miles spots up from 3. Line drive, skims the rim, and Hunt hauls down the board and knocks Dominique Walker hard to the floor, and they'll get Bethune-Cookman star for an ill-advised foul.
Yeah, that's 4 fouls on Bethune-Cookman.
That's not what you want at all. Regine Martin checking in for the first time as Dominique Walker takes a seat. Martin 16 points off the bench on Saturday against Hampton. Thompson flings it into Byram, top of the circle for the Hawks, working with a fresh 30 after the turnover by Bethune-Cookman. Byram cuts it into the left corner for Thompson, and Thompson travels. Didn't dribble quick enough from that left corner, and the Hawks give it right back with 2:09 to play in the first quarter. Still up 12-7.
Yeah, I like to see Gil Miles get a little closer to the basket. If you've been watching, she's just on the perimeter a lot, and she's very good around the basket.
She is. Portia Sidnor checking in for the first time for the Shore as Byram gets a breather. They work it inside Amaya Scott, and Amaya Scott, fresh in for the Lady Wildcats, goes hard against Morris, and she lays it up and in and one. Scott, freshman forward at 6'1" from Sunrise, Florida. She's got a chance for a 3-point play. Amaya Scott, born 9/9/99.
How about that?
Easy to remember birthday. Star Piper High School. She rattles home her free throw. 12-8, Eastern Shore up with the basketball with under 2 to play in the first quarter. Now Sidnor pushes the envelope to Thompson, but Hunt gets a finger on it and knocks it out of bounds.
Yeah, good catch over there by the men's team helping out.
Well, they better be aware they're playing here in a couple of hours. Here's Martin on the left wing for the Shore. Regine floats it backcourt for Tori Morris out of position. Now it's Sidnor on the right wing. One-handed pass, and it's kicked out of bounds by Brianna Battle. Hawks to inbound from their baseline with 15 to shoot. 100 seconds remaining in the quarter. Thompson inbound for White. They fling it out of reach of Gil Miles right into the hands of Brianna Battle. A battle in transition for the Wildcats, and she's pushed from behind by Portia Sidnor.
Yeah, that might have been a good foul because there was a break coming, an easy layup. So, and it's only our third foul of the quarter.
Strategic foul, Sidnor committing it. And Hunt flings it in for the Wildcats to Golden. It's back to Hunt, who will reset the offense. Ashanti Hunt working against Martha Thompson. Around two defenders, she's blocked by Thompson. And the carom falls to Gil Miles. Nice defense by the guard that time against the speedy Hunt.
That's correct. Good hands by Miles to come up with a loose ball.
Here is Sidnor running the floor for the Shore. Flings it to the right wing for Thompson. Overhand pass to Gil Miles. Now they work it to Sidnor again on the left wing. They lob inside Tori Morris, left side of the paint. Right-handed layup, front iron, rebound, tipped once and slapped to Lindsay Edwards. Here comes Edwards up the right sideline for Bethune-Cookman. They feed Hump the baseline, 2-on-1. Now it's a Golden, an Angel Golden with a turnaround. Bunny hop jumper from the left post. Ties it up, 12-12. With 47 seconds remaining in the quarter, and the Hawks holding the advantage.
Yeah, it's just unlucky sequence again. We miss an easy layup. They come down and make a layup.
They lob it in for Tori Morris, cutting across the paint, spins left to right with the right hand. She goes up and in. Bethune's bench is furious after that call, but Tori Morris owns the paint. 14-12 Hawks. 25 seconds remaining in the quarter. Bethune basketball. And about a 3-second difference between the shot and game clocks. This is Scott at the free throw line. Driving against Morris. Stops, pops, hits it off the side of the backboard. Rebound for Gil Miles. And Gil Miles into the front court for the Shore with 9 seconds to shoot. Shot clock is off. Sidnor back to Martha Thompson. 5 to shoot. Screen set Morris. Thompson takes it to the right wing. Now the baseline. 1 driving. And her shot partially deflected. And that is the quarter. Eastern Shore holding their own against Bethune-Cookman. The Hawks leading the Lady Wildcats 14-12 after 10. We'll step back, come back with the second quarter on the Shore Sports Network and SFMSports.net.
Do you need a break, a getaway? Plan a visit to Hyatt Place Dewey Beach in Delaware. Lay back, relax with your toes in the sand, and unwind to the sounds of the ocean. Please your palate with a delicious meal at Cape Hassa Restaurant on the Bay while taking in the sights of a beautiful sunset. It's time to get away and make that getaway to the Hyatt Place Dewey Beach. Call 302-864-9100 or visit HyattPlaceDeweyBeach.com. Make a lifetime of memories.
Inside for Jordan Smith, and Smith against a double team is able to fling it off the backboard and in.
Yeah. Good pass that time by Byron. Little high-low post there.
And Eastern Shore's lead balloons to 16-12. 30 seconds into the second quarter. Lady Wildcats a 64% foul shooting team. That's right in the middle of the road for the MEAC. And Hunt rattles out her first. Shanti Hunt, a 63% foul shooter herself. Coming off a double-double against Howard. 16 points, 13 rebounds. Go along with 5 assists and 5 steals, but also 7 turnovers as Bethune-Cookman got away with a win in Howard. Second free throw's up and good. One possession game again. Hawks leading 16-13. 9 and change to play before halftime. CeCe Byram jogging across the timeline for the Shore. They work at left corner for Thompson. Martha Thompson cutting across the paint. Reverse layup. Missed it point blank again. Battle hauls it in, and here comes Brianna Battle for Bethune-Cookman. Top of the circle, dancing into the backcourt as she lets the chess pieces set up. Chest pass for Brown on the left elbow, guarded by Smith. Brown looking inside, bounces it back out for Battle. Battle straight away, takes a screen, cuts in left side of the paint, spins out to the free throw line, step back 19-footer, rims in and out, and hauled in by Walker. Here comes Byram the other way for the Shore. Byram accelerates, left baseline, flings it off the backboard, but she's fouled. There's where CeCe Byram is so dangerous, Dave. She's small and quick and slippery.
And she's left-handed, and she can go left with anybody in this league. She can get to the basket going left anytime she wants.
And when she gets to the basket, a good chance of free throw shooting. Byram, 85% foul shooter. She averages 5 free throws a game, but she misses her first. And a big frustration clap of the hands. We'll take the blame for that one, folks. The broadcaster jinx. It's a real thing.
Amen.
All right, yesterday in the New Orleans-Carolina game, right near the free throw line by Jordan Smith. Smith reaching out and giving her a body check, and that's number 2 against Jordan Smith. First Hawk in some serious foul trouble. That'll force Tori Morris back into the game for Fred Batchelor.
Transferring the Hawks. Number 12, Tori Morris.
Smith and her 6 early points sitting on the bench. Bethune-Cookman to inbound. Long in, top of the circle for Ashanti Hunt. Hunt with a rainbow into the left baseline. Angel Golden steps up and drains a 16-footer. Golden, a nice mid-range shot. Hawks lead down to 17-15, and Hunt with a steal in the backcourt for Bethune-Cookman. Ashanti Hunt in one fluid motion nearly lays it up and in. Martha Thompson getting back for the foul, and Hunt creating a chance for herself, and she'll head to the line for 2.
That's Thompson's second foul.
Number 11, Ashanti Hunt.
17-15, the Hawks leading with 7:50 in the second quarter.
Yes. Hunt back to the line, made of 1 of 2 recently. Washington, D.C. native, and her first free throw up and good. One of 4 Lady Wildcats from this Delaware, Maryland, Virginia region.
Well, Vanessa Blair was camped out at Mount St. Mary's for a while, so she knows the area well.
Brianna Hardy, Jayla Powers, Amani Ball, also regional products. As Hunt's second free throw up and good. She makes both of them. 17 all. Bethune ties it with 7:48 to play in the second quarter. Byram's basketball in the backcourt for the Hawks. CC letting the pieces get set. Centers up. Morris sets a screen left of center, and Byram driving in left baseline, and she salts the rim and lets it go down. CC Byram creating the chance herself. 19-17 Shore. 7.5 to play in the second. This Angel Golden dancing around the right perimeter. Now a chest pass to Hunt, top of the circle. Ashanti flings it right sideline for Brianna Battle. Now they work right corner for Brown. Brown centering up inside middle of the paint to Amaya Scott. Changes direction on Walker. Her shot back iron. And the carom to Gil Miles.
There's 6 rebound.
Byram trots into the front court for the Shore. Now it's Gil Miles, top of the circle, calling out for instructions on the baseline. BGM drops it back for Morris. Now right corner for CC. Back to Morris, and Morris from the right wing for 3. Missed it short, but Martin's there for the rebound, and Regine Martin with a little catapult flings it in.
How about that?
The roles are reversed, but it works anyway. Morris has missed 3. Martin's put back.
That's right. Your center shoots the 3, and your point guard gets the rebound and puts her in.
21-17 Shore. 6.5 to play before the break. This is Amaya Scott in the left corner for Bethune-Cookman with 15 to shoot. Drop back. Martin deflects it into the backcourt, and Regine Martin nearly ripping it away. Battle coming in, and it's a backcourt violation. They'll call a backcourt violation on Bethune-Cookman. Regine Martin creating all kinds of chaos.
Good call by the referee. They waited and held to see if the Hawks got a steal out of that, and they didn't, and a violation. Good hustle there.
Now Martin takes a seat as Eaton's back into the game. The starters plus Tori Morris on the floor for Fred Batchelor's crew. Eaton has the basketball for the Shore. Now it's Morris right of center, about where she shot that 3-point attempt last possession. Drops it back for Gil Miles, cutting in free throw line. Jump step, and she's clotheslined from behind by Amaya Scott.
Ooh, you got called jump ball.
Or is it? It's a jump ball. Ooh. Yeah. Long arms from Amaya Scott.
And the ball went in, too.
So it's Bethune-Cookman basketball. Walking it up the court, this is Armani Walker. 5'8" sophomore guard from Palm Coast, Florida, who hands off to Hunt, who circles up right baseline, flings it back for Golden in the right corner. Now it's Walker again. Amani Walker high off the backboard. She misses her shot. Rebound corralled by Chaz Brown, and Brown stripped as she goes up. She'll have 2 free throws.
I think that's on Walker, I believe. Maybe her second.
First on Walker. 5th foul on the Hawks for this quarter, so free throws the rest of the way before halftime for Bethune-Cookman. Brown's first free throw, high arc, back iron, clank. Chaz Brown, just a 57% foul shooter. Top 20 in the league in points, rebounds, 6th in the league in field goal percentage. Brown, she drains her second. It's a pattern for both teams we're seeing, Dave. Missing the first, making the second. 21-18 Hawks, 5.5 to play in the second quarter. This is Morris with the top of the circle for the Shore. Now Gil Miles on the left wing, guarded closely by Scott. Cuts into left baseline, stops on a dime, looking for some help, flings it into retreating formation for Byram, who walks it into the left channel with 10 to shoot. See will she take it herself? With Tori Morris, a little give and go, and Morris misses it high off the backboard. Hauled in by Armani Walker, and Walker chased down, circling into the front court, across the timeline for the Wildcats. This is Golden now on the left wing. Coming up on 5 minutes to play before halftime and a media timeout. Brown top of the circle, fakes a handoff to Armani Walker. Now it's back to Hunt with 9 to shoot. Screen set, Hunt left to right, zigzags in, kicks it back for Golden. Right corner three, and she got it. Angel Golden from deep, and Bethune ties it up again, 21 all, 4:44 remaining in the quarter.
Golden, their best three-point shooter. We cannot let her be that open.
Not at all. Here's Gil Miles in the left wing for the Shore. BGM looking for some help. She'll dribble out herself. Working against Scott. Takes it left baseline. Scott got her hands on her. And Gil Miles creating a foul opportunity. Hawks will inbound when we come back. 4:29 remaining in quarter number 2. Your score. Eastern Shore 21, Bethune-Cookman 21 on the Shore Sports Network and SFMSports.net.
Hi, it's Jamie, Progressive's Employee of the Month, 2 months in a row. Leave a message at the... Hey, Jamie, it's me, Jamie. Do not forget to buy lentils, or the lentil soup you're making for dinner will be sorely lacking. By the way, Mrs. Calloway says thanks for helping her bundle home and auto. She appreciates the extra savings, even though you kept using the word apropos incorrectly. But the main thing is do not forget to buy, what was it? Something apropos the lentil soup. Sorry, I'll call you back.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
When you're hiring, you want qualified candidates fast, and it can be hard to know where to find them. More than 3 million businesses use Indeed.com, the world's #1 job site. Whether you need entry-level or highly skilled employees, Indeed helps you find great talent and make the right hire. Indeed is offering new users a $50 credit to give their first job post premium visibility as a sponsored job. Redeem this offer at Indeed.com/promo. That's Indeed.com/promo. Terms, conditions, and quality standards apply.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
Back on the Shore, Hawks 21, Lady Wildcats 21, 4:29 remaining in the second quarter. Will DeBoer with you on the Shore Sports Network. Dave Bird alongside me. And Dave, we mentioned it before the break, you can't leave Angel Golden that wide open. She's coming off of, if that's Dominique Walker, that's 2 on Walker, and that's...
Hawks foul. Call number 23.
It is.
Walker, her second. Line shooting.
That's 3 Hawks with 2 fouls. Smith, Thompson, and Walker now. Chaz Brown's first free throw. Clank. Front iron.
Got 6'1", so she can play both inside and out.
Brown, 13 points, 8 rebounds, but 10 turnovers against Howard on Saturday, and she hits her second free throw. 23 of 22 Shore, 3:41 to play in the second quarter. This is Byram, who saunters into the front court. Chest pass to Eaton, who flings it to Morris, top of the circle. Torrey drops back for Alexis Hicks, and now a whistle away from the basketball. An offensive foul on Maryland Eastern Shore. Or
3 seconds.
3-second violation. Whatever the case, it's a turnover.
3 seconds, I believe.
Walker up with it for BCU. Right to left, she crosses the timeline. Guarded by Hicks. A handoff backcourt for Hunt. Hunt, left to right on the perimeter. Dribbles into the right elbow. And bang from 17 foot. Ashanti Hunt, the mid-range J. And Bethune-Cookman with their first lead of this quarter. 24-23 with 3:10 to play before halftime. Byram flings it into Morris for the Shore. Morris falling away from the right to the backboard. And a rebound tipped out of bounds by Brown. It'll stay on the Eastern Shore end.
It's kind of a wild hoop shot. We're lucky we got the ball back with 9 seconds on the shot clock and the ball underneath our basket.
Hicks to inbound, pounds the basketball, looking, flings it backcourt for Byram, who catches it from the Hawk logo.
Did not use that pick, and unfortunately couldn't get to the basket.
Not exactly. This is Walker with it for BCU, hands it off to Hunt. Hunt dances in and out at the top of the circle. Now at the right elbow. Dribbling to the baseline, works around Hicks, and the float shot, a little short, rebound picked up off the floor by Chaz Brown, and a fresh shot clock for BCU, under 2 to play in the half. They work it to Brown on the right high post. Chaz Brown working against Morris, drives in, knocks her over, and that's an offensive foul. Chaz Brown with a little jab of the elbow, and you can't do that. Tori Morris forces the turnover for her troubles.
Yes. Morris got a good Academy Award for that, too, because she went to the ground pretty quick. Good job by Tori.
Well, it's award season. They had the Golden Globes last night. And,
right. Yeah, she would have got one last night.
Yeah. This is Gil Miles, top of the circle for the Hawks. Now it's Eaton on the left sideline. Overhand pass to Byram, top of the circle. Back to Kieri Eaton. Now Gil Miles, free throw line, working against Lindsay Edwards, who's fresh into the game again. And Gil Miles goes up with the right hand and banks it in.
That's why I like to see her working inside the lane. That's where she needs to be. She can operate very well down inside.
Gil Miles' first field goal. It's 27-26 Shore. 1:15 to play in the second quarter. Backdoor cut inside to Angel Golden. Beautiful execution by Bethune-Cookman. Edwards to Golden. The connection, just that. 28-27 BCU. 1:01 before the break. Hawk basketball. This is Gil Miles. Now to Byram, or it's Hicks rather, left sideline. Now it's CC Byram. Goes back to Hicks. Thought about the three, and she travels right, leading the Hawks 28-27. We'll take a break, come back, break down your halftime statistics, and have much more fun for you in this front end of the doubleheader on a Monday night. Again, Bethune-Cookman leading the Shore 28-27 at the break on the Shore Sports Network and SFMSports.net.
Hello, I'm M Street Grill in the Princess Anne University Village, 410-621-5040.
Committed to serving you even better. McCready Health Immediate Care and Imaging Center in Princess Anne. Stop by when you need us and experience our expanded services, including 3D mammography for advanced early detection of breast cancer. Conveniently located next to Food Line in Princess Anne and open 7 days a week from 10 to 8. Most insurance plans are accepted and no appointments are needed at McCready Health Immediate Care and Imaging Center. McCready Health, with you for life.
This is Hawks basketball from SFMSports.net.
All money managers may seem pretty much the same. But while some money managers may recommend high commission investment products, Fisher Investments avoids them. Some money managers may have hidden and layered fees.
You'll go ahead by several points, but we just missed some point-blank layups after working the ball. I think Tori Morris played a good first half. She's worked the ball inside, and we got the ball to her inside. She has been able to score.
Oh, absolutely. Morris, Jordan Smith was scoring when she was in the game, and this is a Bethune-Cookman team that makes its hay in the paint, in the front court, and I think the Hawks are holding their own.
Yes, we got a lot of scores with 6 points. There's several ladies, but we also got three key players with 2 fouls. So that could have some effect in the fourth quarter.
Indeed, it could. Let's get you the full statistical analysis. Maryland Eastern Shore shooting 11 of 27 in the first half. That's 41%. The team only shoots, they don't shoot particularly well, just 37% on the season. So they're playing above their pay grade in the first half, at least. 1 for 5 from deep, 4 for 6 from the line. Bethune-Cookman shooting 10 of 23 in the first half. That's 44%. 2 of 4 from long range and 6 of 9 from the charity stripe. Leading scorer for the Hawks, we got a trifecta of 6. Jordan Smith's got 6 in just 7 minutes for Eastern Shore. 6 of them for CC Byram and 6 for Tori Morris off of the bench. Everybody else, 3 for Dominique Walker, a deuce each for Berisha Gil Miles, Kiera Eaton, and Regine Martin, and then Alexis Hicks, Martha Thompson, and Portia Sidnor scoreless in the first half. As for Bethune-Cookman, they played 8 through the first 20 minutes. Angel Golden leads the way with 12 points on 5 of 8 shooting, 2 of 4 from deep. She's been the only Wildcat to even attempt 3-pointers in this one, which is uncharacteristic, I would think. This is the top 3-point shooting team by volume and by percentage in the conference. Other scorers, 6 for Chaz Brown, 5 each for Ashanti Hunt and Amaya Scott, and everybody else with goose eggs. Lindsay Edwards, Emily Williams, Brianna Battle, and Armani Walker all scoreless. Rebounding-wise, Eastern Shore out-rebounding the best Karam team in the MEAC, 16-13, including 6-3 on the offensive glass. Fouls, 9 of them for the Hawks. They're concentrated. Jordan Smith, Martha Thompson, and Dominique Walker each with 2. And for Bethune-Cookman, it's Chaz Brown and Emily Williams who each have 2 fouls. Assists, 8-4 for the Lady Wildcats, 6 of them for Ashanti Hunt. Hunt coming in with 3.5 assists per game. That's 4.
And then you got a shot to win. So hopefully that'll happen again. Yeah. We just got to make those easy buckets that we missed. If we made a couple of easy buckets in the first half, we'd be up by about 8 points.
That's true. Make the easy buckets and then give yourself a chance to win late. For Eastern Shore, 2 straight fourth quarters where they ran out of gas and allowed the other guys to take the lead and really put it away. We'll see if the third time is a charm for Eastern Shore tonight. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll take a look at what else is going around the MEAC tonight and give you a preview of the men's game, which is set for approximately 7:30. Eastern Shore trailing Bethune-Cookman 28-17 in the women's game in the first half. Second half action in about 7.5 minutes on the Shore Sports Network and SFMSports.net.
Training is about more than muscle. It's about inner strength. So I push myself. That's why I serve in the United States Coast Guard. I train with the best. A team that shares my drive and commitment. We collect intelligence, guard our shores against drug smugglers, and keep our waterways safe. Because our nation expects more. Discover a future that exceeds your expectations. Learn more at gocoastguard.com.
The Eastern Shore is a perfect place to visit year-round. A gem hidden on the lower shore is the Henson, located in the heart of Princess Anne on the picturesque campus of the University of Maryland Eastern Shore. The Henson is the perfect choice for campus visits, business trips, reunions, meetings, and relaxing getaways. Check into the Henson and we'll take care of the rest. Book online at umes.edu/Henson.
In the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, success for our student athletes isn't just measured by wins and losses, points on the scoreboard, or individual stats. It's also measured by their performance in the classroom, in the community, and ultimately graduation. Our student athletes aren't just playing to win a single game. They're playing to win at life, because games end, but life keeps on going. The MEAC, educating student athletes for the game of life.
Spearfishing has or will strike your business, wreaking havoc on your employees, brand, and your bottom line. Spearfishing can't be stopped by traditional email security solutions because messages appear to be legitimate from your boss, a trusted colleague, or a vendor asking you to wire money, confirm login credentials, or worse. Barracuda Sentinel is artificial intelligence for real-time spearfishing and cyber fraud defense. Reclaim your email in minutes with zero impact on network performance. Visit barracuda.com/AI.
This is Maryland Eastern Shore basketball from SFMSports.net.
Back at the Heights Center, Hawk halftime show. Bethune-Cookman leading 28-27 over the Hawks after 20 minutes of action. Taking a look around the rest of the MEAC tonight. We've got a live score. Second half from Coppin State. Eagles up 30-27 over Florida A&M. And then other matchups tonight, Savannah State at Morgan State, Norfolk State at North Carolina Central, and then North Carolina A&T just north of us at Dell State. Oh, I saw there was one more matchup as well. Yes, a final from Savannah. Morgan State 73, Savannah State 67. Those, of course, are all the men's matchups as well as after this. And it's a doubleheader after all. You got to have a second game. We've got a second game for you. The Hawk men and Bobby Collins and company taking on the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats. These two teams very tight in their contests last year. Yeah. Hawks won by 3 in Daytona Beach, and they won by just a single point here in overtime last year. We're hoping for more of the same exciting games, but Hawk wins, of course, this year.
If the Hawks could continue to shoot the ball well, we're going to see that.
Yes, rather well they shoot the basketball. They're 50% through their first 2 MEAC games. Exactly, 60%. 63 out of 126 shots they've made. I'll be keeping an eye on the inside once again, as since the calendar turned to 2018, we've seen much more heavy and effective post play from Myron Thomas, the freshman, and Tyler Jones, the sophomore, maybe an undersized forward, but getting the job done as primarily the number 4.
Yeah, but that's primarily why we're shooting the ball better. We're taking more close-in shots, and those 2 guys are taking a lot of them, and the percentage is high. We hope it continues. I'm sure Coach Collins will take 50% in the MEAC any day of the week.
I think anybody who's anybody amongst the 13 teams in our league would take just that. Ahmad Frost, of course, with his 33 points, a career high. Boy, he shot the lights out. That was fun to watch. Yeah. We'll see. He's got 4-point plays in each of his last 2 games. We'll see if third time's the charm again for him, as Frost finally healthy again after shaking off the rust for the injury. And if this is his potential, oh my goodness.
And it looks good. And he was shooting the ball extremely well, and is shooting the ball with defense on him too.
And he does. We're going to take a break. When we come back, third quarter action. Eastern Shore trying to erase a 28-27 deficit. Bethune-Cookman
Health Immediate Care and Imaging Center. McCready Health, with you for life.
Hear the latest in high school sports news with High School Sports Line, powered by County Sports Zone. Each week, Glenn Clark and Wick Eisenberg will bring you the scores from around Maryland, games to watch, and discuss the latest high school sports news on High School Sports Line.
What an amazing season for Coach Tim Palmer, who joins us now here on High School Sports Line.
My motivation is to build character and build quality young men who want to play this game properly.
Listen anytime at mdnewsnetwork.net.
Take Hawks basketball with you anywhere. Get the SFM Go app in the Google Play or iTunes store and stream on SFM Sports Channel 2.
Back for the third quarter from the Heights Athletics Center. Bethune-Cookman leading Maryland Eastern Shore 28-27. The reigning regular season conference champion Lady Wildcats have played from behind for the most part against Eastern Shore's Hawks, but they hold a skinny little 1-point lead coming out of the break. Eastern Shore trying to pull one out of the fire, and their starters will be on the floor at the start of this second half. Eaton, Byram, Smith, Thompson, and Gil Miles. Smith and Thompson, or Smith and Walker, rather. Walker instead of Thompson. Walker and Smith with 2 fouls each, so keep an eye on that, kids.
And Thompson is the third one with the 2 fouls.
Eaton to inbound for the Hawks, who control the basketball as we come out for the third quarter. CeCe Byram dancing on the left wing. Jor moving right to left as we see it in this half, and a whistle away from the basketball almost immediately. 8 seconds in, and they'll ding Chaz Brown for what's her third foul. Tough break for the Wildcats.
Yeah, that's a seriously quick whistle.
They're double machine with their third foul immediately in the third quarter. Dominique Walker catches the inbound and rattles out the 8-foot jumper from the baseline. Rebound for Emily Williams, who's got 2 fouls for Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah. Great play underneath their own basket, point-blank shot. We just missed it.
Here's Hunt to the right elbow, dekes in and out, jabs against Gil Miles, dancing around the right baseline, stops the dribble, flings it free throw line for Brown. Brown, jumper from the elbow, missed it, and a rebound for Gil Miles. Here comes Byram right to left for the Shore. In front of her own bench. Now it's Gil Miles straight away. Just pass for Dominique, driving against Gil Miles. Fakes a spin to the left, goes right instead, and she's fouling the fadeaway jumper. Pro move for Ashanti Hunt. Forces Gil Miles to commit the infraction. And Ashanti Hunt to the free throw line.
And another foul. This is exact opposite than the first half. We had no fouls for a long time in the first quarter. Now we're fouling every 10 seconds in the third quarter.
We must have said something over the paint. Throws an elbow and commits the charge on the shot attempt. They'll get little 5'3" Emily Williams absorbing the charge from 6-foot Barisha Gil Miles.
It's her second foul in 10 seconds.
BCU basketball. Williams walks it up. Flings it to Hunt at the free throw line. Ashanti with her back turned to the basket. Now she charges to face Gil Miles. Driving in from the left baseline. You can count it and the foul. Or no, it's on the floor instead. And that's 3 immediate fouls against Barisha Gil Miles. They'll say that Hunt was not shooting the basketball when the foul was committed. So Bethune-Cookman has to inbound from underneath their own basket. I thought it was a shot attempt, but
it looked like it was a shot attempt. But we'll take it.
They fling it into Hunt deep in the backcourt for BCU. Bounce pass to Williams in the left wing. Eaton closes fast on defense. Williams, cross-court pass, right wing for Edwards, who misses the 16-footer short, and Eaton scoops it up from the floor. Here comes Byram, right to left for the Hawks. Eastern Shore looking for its first bucket of the third quarter. Down 2.5 minutes into the session. Jordan Smith catch and shoot from the free throw line, and she buries it. Smith from about 20 feet straight away, and the Hawks tie it up 29-all. 7 and change to play in the third quarter.
She likes that shot. She made one of those in the first half.
Here's Emily Williams from the edge of the maroon M. Williams dancing to the left wing. Now it's Edwards, lost the handle, gets it back, and she's intercepted down low by Dominique Walker. Nice play in the middle of the paint for Dom. Here comes Byram for the Hawks. Cece going up with the left hand. She's bumped in the middle of the lane, and she's got 2 free throws in her future.
Wildcats foul, number 24, Angel Golden.
It's Angel Golden's second foul, and Byram's back on the line. Cece Byram returned to action December 19th, scored 15 points against Mount St. Mary's. And some substitutions. Martha Thompson in for the Shore, and then for Bethune-Cookman, a couple of deep subs. Kanisha Battle, the other Battle sibling on the team for the Wildcats, and Brianna Hardy, the Waldorf, Maryland native. Byram's second free throw rattles off the front iron, and the rebound comes to Amaya Scott. 30-29, Hawks lead. 7 minutes even to play in the third quarter.
And 2-3 zone by the Lady Hawks.
This is Hunt in the backcourt, dribbling towards the left channel, double team, threads needle to Emily Williams, left corner, her three. It's an air ball. Rebound chased down by Amaya Scott. Now they work out to the right wing. 3 ball by Kamisha Battle, and Battle buries. Battle from deep, 32-30. Shore down. Now they're working at Jordan Smith, and Smith with a turnaround push hook from the right baseline. Jordan Smith ties it up again. It's 32 all.
Good assist by Thompson that time.
Working quickly, the Hawks. Now it's Bethune basketball. They work it to Kanisha Battle, right corner. Back out to Hunt. Hunt double team in the zone. Now kicks out to Williams, and Williams' 3. She's making it rain from the right wing. Emily Williams from deep as the 3's starting to fall for Bethune. Wildcats up 35-32. 6 and change to play in the third quarter. And now the Hawks working inside Dominique Walker with an immediate answer. Thompson lobs it for Walker on the left baseline. Hawks back within 1. 35-34. Bethune-Cookman the ball in the lead. Under 6 to play in the quarter. Now Eaton nearly steals the ball from Hunt. Hunt gets it back for BCU. Here's Hunt, top of the circle. Reaches around, passes to Williams. Now they work at right corner. Battles 3 again, and she got it. 3 straight trays for Bethune-Cookman. Kanisha Battle with 2 of them. 38-34. Now they leave Martha Thompson wide open. Her 3 skims the back iron. Cleared by Kanisha Battle. Here comes Williams for BCU. Battle, what will she do here? Right baseline, back out to Williams. And now Bethune-Cookman will just put it in cruise control and let things form in front of them. But who has the hot hand here? Williams left corner. Hand right in her face from Thompson. And I drop it back out for Hunt. Middle of the paint, she drives in, floater strong, and it's hauled down by Jordan Smith. Here come the Hawks the other way, 2-on-1. Dominique Walker, right baseline, takes it herself, and she lays it up and in. Walker, an easy practice lay-in over a shorter BCU player, and now it's 38-36 Wildcats. Under 5 to play in the third quarter.
Yeah, both teams making buckets. The only problem is the Wildcats are making 3s.
Now Walker gets a hand on it and tips it out to Kiara Eaton. Kiki with the steal for White. Cece Byram has it now in the backcourt. Little stutter step. Now she flings it. Thompson's wide open on the left wing. Gave up an open 3 and travels on the drive to the baseline. Unforced error for the Hawks, and Bethune-Cookman will take over when we come back. 4:37 to play in the third quarter. Bethune-Cookman leading 38-36 on the Shore Sports Network and SFMSports.net.
Progressive presents Get Pumped. Inspiration to help you do insurance stuff.
Hey, what's that look on your face? Defeat? You want to save more money? Then start playing as a team. Bundle home and auto with Progressive. That's how you win big savings. What? You need music to get pumped? Let's do this. Hold on, I'm going to turn it up. That's too loud. Yeah, that's better.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
At your local CVS pharmacy, we want to make your life easier so you can focus on feeling good and saving time and money. This week only, save big on all the essentials. All vitamins are buy one, get one free. And earn $6 in extra bucks on any $10 Revlon or Almay cosmetic purchase. Restrictions apply. See circular or cvs.com/weekly ad for details. Feel good? Save money at your neighborhood CVS pharmacy.
Back in Princess Anne, Bethune-Cookman 38, Eastern Shore 36, 4:37 remaining in the third quarter. Men's game to follow. Bobby Coutts and the Hawks taking on new coach Ryan Ritter and the Wildcats. That's approximately 7:30, but more like 30 minutes after the conclusion of this game. Hawks looking to stay undefeated at home. They're 4-0 in the friendly confines so far this year.
Well, we like the Heights Center. The Hawks like the Heights Center.
Yes, we do. More importantly, we're undefeated in games that you've been here for, Dave. So, I don't know, you think you can sneak down to Savannah State with us?
Yeah, that would not be bad. Look at that. Especially, it's got to be warmer.
Bethune basketball. Williams trots it left to right into the front court for the Wildcats. Now she flings it to Hunt on the right wing. Top of the circle, they work it back for Williams. Overhand pass, a give and go with Kenesha Battle. Cut off on the right baseline. Floats it deep backcourt for Emily Williams. Williams stutter steps around Eaton and hands it in down low. An easy lay in for Amaya Scott. Great assist from Emily Williams. And it's 40-36 Bethune-Cookman. Shore basketball coming off in 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Smith takes a shot at the free throw line. Now drops it back to Eaton. Kiki double teamed on the left wing. Chest pass to Byram. Top of the circle. Now they work it back to Eaton from the Jesse T. Williams signature. 10 to shoot. Inside, Dominique Walker got separation, and Walker fouled on the way up by Brianna Hardy.
And Walker playing well inside. That's the third time they've gone down deep, and she's either got a bucket or going to the free throw line.
Walker only averages 12 minutes a game, but she got the start tonight and some significant time Saturday. I wouldn't be surprised at all, Dave, if we see her a lot more as the final 2 months tick on.
Yeah, she played 19 minutes in that first half.
First free throw rims out. Harford Community College native, or the transfer, Dominique Walker. Yeah, she grew up in a community college. You know, the English classroom was the fire station.
You got that.
Second free throw up and good. So Walker hits 1 of 2, and Shore makes it a one-possession ball game again. Bethune-Cookman with the basketball. They lead 40-37. 3:50 to play. In the third quarter, that is. Emily Williams dancing across the Big M. Williams, chest pass to Hunt on the right channel, fakes a pass down low. Now they work it back out to Williams. Same sort of setup we saw in the last possession. Hunt has a jumping pass to the free throw line, flings it out for Williams. Catch and shoot left wing three. Bang! Emily Williams from deep, and Bethune-Cookman with their 4 3-pointer in the last 3 minutes or so. Dangerous shooting team. They go up 2 possessions, 43-37. Jordan Smith with a turnaround jumper misses, and a rebound for Hardy. There comes Williams for Maroon.
Yeah, that's how the game turns around real quick. You make 2 or 3 3-pointers, and then the other team goes down and misses a couple buckets, and it's a quick 9-point turnaround.
That's why so many teams attempt the 3-pointer nowadays. Steph Curry and company got it figured out in San Francisco. Now they work at left corner, and the 3-ball from Kenesha Battle skims strong off the iron. Rebound tipped away by Thompson out of bounds. It stays on Bethune-Cookman's end with 2:50 to play in the third quarter, and with that, we'll take another media timeout. 2:50 left in the third. Bethune-Cookman leading 43-37 on the Shore Sports Network and SFMSports.net.
Hello, I'm your waiter Serge. Would you like to hear the specials? Do they include any wings, hot and cold sandwiches, and Smith Island cake? No, you'll have to go to M Street Grill for that. All right, see ya. Here you go, man.
Hawks fans, you want to sink your teeth into great food and watch the game, right? Make M Street Grill your new home. It's a sports bar and restaurant conceived by hospitality and tourism management program students and owned by a Hawk alumni. M Street Grill in the Princess Anne University Village, 410-621-5040.
Training is about more than muscle. It's about inner strength. So I push myself. That's why I serve in the United States Coast Guard. I train with the best. A team that shares my drive and commitment. We collect intelligence, guard our shores against drug smugglers, and keep our waterways safe. Because our nation expects more. Discover a future that exceeds your expectations. Learn more at gocoastguard.com.
Take Hawks basketball with you anywhere. Get the SFM Go app in the Google Play or iTunes Store and stream on SFM Sports Channel 2.
Back at the Heights Center, 2:50 remaining in the third quarter. Bethune-Cookman leading Maryland Eastern Shore 43-37. This week, Hawk Talk Live is back. Weather pending, of course. Ricky Powell and I will be live at the M Street Grill, 6 o'clock on Thursday. Fred Batchelor, Bobby Collins, and more surprises for you as we have the first new show of 2018. Bethune-Cookman basketball. This is Kenesha Battle dancing in, cuts across the paint, pass tipped out, and Hunt chases it down, keeps it on the end for the Lady Wildcats. Now this is Battle in the right corner, flings it down low for Amaya Scott. Turnaround fade against Tori Morris, shanked it low, and Morris reaches out and hauls it in. Morris back into the game. Also, Portia Sindor and Regine Martin for Eastern Shore, who's got the basketball. Martin on the right sideline. Lobs out for Jordan Smith, the top of the circle. Now it's Sidnor on the right sideline. Portia, no-look pass to Smith, free throw line. Catch and shoot. Bang! Sidnor the feed to Jordan Smith.
And that's her third jumper from that same area of the floor.
That's her sweet spot. The Hawks have it back within 4. 43-39, Bethune-Cookman, under 2 to play in the quarter. Now Regine Martin reaches around and volleys it out of bounds out of Kenesha Battle's hands. Battle herself will inbound right in front of Brandon Phillips, the owner of the M Street Grill, our gracious host for Hawk Talk Live. Now this is Battle on the right wing. Chest pass, the right baseline for Scott. Scott dribbling out. Now a 10 to shoot. It's Emily Williams from the Hawks Talons, that middle logo. 6 to shoot. Williams left open on the left wing. Her three ball misses off the backboard high. Rebound bounces once, and it's a jump ball as Battle had her hands on it. And the Hawks had 2 players with hands on it. The arrow points to Bethune-Cookman, but 2 seconds to shoot for the Lady Wildcats.
It's got to be quick underneath their basket.
And it's Williams to inbound. Emily pounds the basketball. Looking in. It's inside for Scott. Great Scott. Amaya's got it. From the right post, the catch and the shot as the horn expired. Bethune-Cookman puts it in. 45-39. They lead. A minute and a half to play in the third quarter. And now Portia Sidnor on the drive. A foul by Ashanti Hunt, who reaches out and creates some...
That's her second. Yeah, we play great defense down here for,
29
except
seconds.
for the last 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm. This is Portia at the free throw line. Her shot up and no good. She hasn't made a free throw all year. Of course, she doesn't go to the line very often. Hunt takes a Sea Angel Golden back to the game. Sidnor, Morgan Park High School graduate in Chicago, Illinois, and her second free throw, back iron. Karam to Amaya Scott, and adding insult to injury, Sidnor commits the foul on the way up against Kenesha Battle.
Yeah, I think she's just frustrated on missing 2 foul shots and committed a foul.
Who wouldn't be? Emily Williams serpentining around Sidnor, who's trying to poke that ball out. Now she's into the front court. Williams looks like she has the ball on a yo-yo string. She's dribbling way out there. Now Williams getting some separation on the right elbow. Drops back, flings it for Battle, and Battle took the extra step trying to set up a jumper from the free throw line. Tough break for the Wildcats as they give it away now.
She walked definitely 2 or 3 steps before the shot.
Sidnor jogging right to left into the attacking end for the Shore. Coming up on a minute to play in the third quarter. Hawks down 6, 45-39 Bethune-Cookman. Morris at the top of the circle. Now it's Sidnor inside for Smith, and Smith fouled on the leap for the pass. They'll get Brianna Hardy for the ding. That puts Jordan Smith at the charity stripe, a 70% foul shooter. Smith, 44% shooter from the floor. That's top 10 in the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference. Free throws up and good, nothing but net.
Yeah, nice looking shot. Good rotation on the ball, backspin.
Smith will take a seat as Barisha Gill-Miles set to come in if she makes this free throw.
Yeah. She's in double figures.
Second one up and rattles out. Rebound hauled down by Scott. 1 of 2 for Smith. That's the pattern all day for everybody. 45-41 Bethune-Cookman as Emily Williams dancing all around the backcourt, breaking Portia Sindor's ankles. Now they get it to Golden, who dribbles into the left corner, drops it back for Williams. Williams from the left sideline, feeds down low left baseline. This is Hardy, who posts up. Misses the fall-away jumper against Smith, and the rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Maroon. It's going Eastern Shore's end.
Yeah, Coach Blair asking for the hand check call on her end of the floor.
Oh, no, it's a foul. It is. Amaya Scott with the foul on the rebound attempt, and that puts Tori Morris in the free throw line for Maryland Eastern Shore. Needless to say, the Wildcats put the Hawks in the bonus for this third quarter. 35.5 seconds remaining. Tori to the stripe, her first free throw, rattles home. Now Barisha Gill-Miles in for Jordan Smith. Smith a game-high 13 points for the Hawks. Morris not having a bad day either. She's got 7, but just 1 rebound. That's rare to see. Second one up and good. 2 for 2 for Tori Morris. The Hawks make it a 1-possession game again. 45-42 Bethune-Cookman. 33.5 seconds remaining in the quarter. This is Emily Williams zigzagging around a tough Hawk defense, falling away her floating pass for Battle into the front court. About a 3-second difference shot in game clock. 3.5 exactly. Williams screen set for her. She dribbles to the right wing. Chest pass left to center for Hardy. Hardy lobs it to the wing for Golden. Golden driving in right to left across the paint. Williams now right corner. Long 2 for Battle. Buries. Kenesha Battle a 20'2". 47-42 BCU. 3 seconds left. Sidnor, Portia, 3 from deep. Push it to the left. And that's it for 3 quarters. Bethune-Cookman with a 5-point advantage. 47-42 Lady Wildcats. 30 down and 10 to go. We'll be back with the fourth quarter next on the Shore Sports Network and SFMSports.net.
Hey Hawks fans, season tickets are on sale now. Visit UMEStickets.com to get your basketball season tickets. Stop by the athletic office, go online, or check your mailbox. Get your Maryland Eastern Shore tickets. There's no better place to be this basketball season than the Heights, cheering your Hawks on towards the conference championship. Get your Maryland Eastern Shore basketball season tickets now at UMEStickets.com. Support Eastern Shore Athletics, because after all, this is our shore and our team.
Do you need a break, a getaway? Plan a visit to Hyatt Place Dewey Beach in Delaware. Lay back, relax with your toes in the sand, and unwind to the sounds of the ocean. Please your palate with a delicious meal at Cape Hassa Restaurant on the bay while taking in the sights of a beautiful sunset. It's time to get away and make that getaway to the Hyatt Place Dewey Beach. Call 302-864-9100 or visit HyattPlaceDeweyBeach.com. Make a lifetime of memories in your own backyard at Hyatt Place Dewey Beach. That's Hyatt Place Dewey Beach on Facebook and Instagram.
Back for the fourth quarter. Eastern Shore trailing Bethune-Cookman 47-42. Hawks to inbound. Martin floats it in for Sidnor, and here we go. 10 minutes remaining. Hawks trying to pull one out against the preseason conference number 2 and the reigning regular season champs. 2 times over, in fact. Sidnor on the right wing. Bounce pass thread in for Tori Morris. Double team. She wears down both of her defenders and lays it up with the right hand. That's Tori Morris paying no mind to any of the defense.
No, she just willed that ball up that time. Power by Morris.
That's the senior. More power indeed. And it's 47-44 Bethune-Cookman. Now a 3-ball from deep for Battle. Misses strong, but a rebound by Hardy, and she misses left-handed hook. Cleared by Gill-Miles. Hawks have a chance to get back within 1 or tie it on this possession.
Sidnor, 9th rebound.
Sidnor walks it up for White. This is Martha Thompson, lobs in for Tori Morris, and a beautiful inside play. Morris misses the point-blank layup, but her second chance is up and in. Well, Tori's not going to miss that twice in one possession. 1-point game. Back-to-back Tori Morris buckets makes it 47-46 Bethune. A minute into the fourth quarter. This is Hunt, little stutter step driving in from the left wing, and she's fouled on her way up. Nice move that time by the first-team preseason selection in this league. That's 4 fouls now on Portia Sidnor. Ashanti Hunt at the line. Played for KIPP DC College Prep Academy. a native of our nation's capital, and she misses her first free throw strong. Hunt once scored 53 points in one game. As you can imagine, that's that school's record. She hit the buzzer-beating game-winning shot in that game as well. CeCe Byram back in as Sidnor takes a seat with her 4 fouls. Hunt's second free throw in. Missed the first, made the second. Deja vu all over again. Bethune leads by 2, 48-46. 8 and change to play in the ball game. Regine Martin on the left wing for the Hawks. They work inside for Morris. Again, that float shot. Tori misses short. Rebound caroms around a couple of times. Hauled down by Brianna Hardy. Or no, it's Hardy with a foul.
I know they called her from behind, I guess. Yeah, Morris, we're getting the ball down deep into Morris.
She's getting all the attention. Triple team that last time. Now Morris takes a seat. They'll go to Jordan Smith, the starting center. Hardy takes a seat with her 3rd foul. And they'll go back to Chaz Brown, who's cold and with 3 fouls. The big for Bethune trying to make a difference here. Hawks inbounds. Regine Martin on the left wing. Now Smith top the circle around the horn to Thompson. Martha takes a step in against Hunt. Now it's Byram straight away, blocked by Brown for 3, and Regine Martin came racing in for the rebound. Barisha Gill-Miles went flying with that ball on the way down. And that's another Bethune foul. Lindsay Edwards, the Indianapolis native, picks up her first foul. Hawks to inbound, a chance to tie with the 2, lead with the 3. Thompson looking in, instead has to float it back for Byram. Was able to reach out and keep it from the backcourt. CeCe wandering up to the left wing, screen set by Gill-Miles. Chest pass to Thompson, right wing 3. Bounces around at the rim, and a foul underneath the basket. Is it against Bethune-Cookman again? It is. Lindsay Edwards with her 2nd foul on this possession, and that's 3 fouls in the first 2 minutes of the quarter for Bethune-Cookman. My goodness. Thompson into Gill-Miles, and another foul called. This time it's on Jordan Smith before the inbound.
Wow, we're getting a foul about every 10 seconds here.
My goodness. They got a quota to fill up, and they got to run out of time. Bethune-Cookman basketball after that long look at the offensive end for the Hawks. This is Ashanti Hunt dancing around the perimeter. Changes direction, centers up right to left. Now she's on the wing. Flings it for Battle. Battle at the top of the circle, driving in CeCe Byram, and Byram blocks her. No, it's off of Battle's knee. She dribbles out of bounds. Unforced turnover for Bethune-Cookman. The Hawks will try and capitalize.
We'll take that. 7:56 left in the game, 2-point game.
Byram breaks for her. Scoops a pass for Emily Williams. Williams on the right wing with 10 to shoot. She centers up, retreats, resets with 7 to shoot. Williams working against 2 defenders now. 3 to shoot. Drop back for Battle and a travel against Emily Williams. And there it was, the extra step, Dave.
Yes.
She wandered after Jean on the left wing. Martin step back 3. Rims out, rebound, punch out of bounds. Last touch by Martha Thompson. Was nearly down for Martin, but Hawks again come up empty on a possession.
Yeah, we got both big girls in the game at the same time. I would think we want to go down inside, be a little bit patient and get the ball inside where we've been dominating down inside.
Morris and Smith. We'll see if that's the approach they take when they get the ball back. This is Hunt, who shakes off some loose Hawk defense and dribbles into the front court. Hunt accelerates, and she's fouled by Martha Thompson. Knee-jerk reaction from Thompson that time as she saw Hunt
going by,
accelerating.
Thompson's 3rd.
Regine Martin out, Kiera Eaton in. 6:50 remaining. 2-point Bethune-Cookman lead at 48-46. Hunt pounds the basketball. Flings it into the left corner for Golden. Golden handoff back to Hunt on the left wing. Hunt stops the elbow and drops it back for Williams. Bounce by Tori Morris. Here comes Byram into the front court for the Shore. CeCe, stutter step, now accelerates against Williams, bangs it off the backboard too strong. Hauled in by Edwards, and here comes BCU. 5.5 to play in this fourth quarter, still 48-46 Wildcats. Williams zigzagging around the perimeter against Eaton. Now it's Edwards, left to center, left sideline to Hunt. Screen set for Hunt in the backcourt. Now Williams, they work at right corner. Golden for three. Halfway down, in and out. Smith with the board. Here comes the Shore. Byram trotting over the M.
It's our fourth possession to tie this basketball game or take the lead.
They need a basket in the worst possible way. Smith, top of the circle. Her bucket skims the left side of the rim, and Williams chases down the board, stays in bounds. Here comes Bethune-Cookman. Williams sauntering into the front court. Eaton there to meet her. Dumps it off for Edwards in the backcourt. Now they find Hunt right of center on the perimeter, guarded by Byram. She fakes right, goes left, float shot too strong. Hauled in by Smith for the rebound.
Number fifth possession.
Is the fifth time the charm for the Hawks
I hope
here.
So.
Byram in the backcourt, dribbling with the left hand. Morris sets a screen. Hunt there to meet her. Byram drops it back for Eaton. Eaton on the right channel, letting things slow down with 9 to shoot. Kiki Eaton, stutter step, driving baseline, fouled before her shot attempt. She went after Emily Williams, and Williams commits her third foul. That takes us into our final timeout. Y'all come back now, you hear? 3:58 to play in this fourth quarter. Bethune-Cookman leading Eastern Shore just 48-46 on the Shore Sports Network and SFMSports.net.
If you've fallen behind on your taxes, you know that the IRS is already coming for their money. And they'll get it too by garnishing your wages or maybe even taking your home or business. They call it enforced compliance. And you'd better watch out because the penalties and interest compound daily, making it seem impossible to ever get out of debt. You need to call the experts at Optima Tax Relief. Solving tax issues is all they do. One call to Optima starts the process to stop the demand letters and stop aggressive collection actions. They get to work immediately, fighting to protect your assets and helping you put your tax problems behind you. The IRS writes off millions every year, and Optima knows all the ins and outs of the IRS's tax assistance programs that could save you thousands. So what are you waiting for? Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
And down the stretch we come, although it's shaping up like a turtle derby in the fourth quarter from the Heitch. 3:58 to play. Bethune-Cookman 48, Eastern Shore 46. Will DeBoer and Dave Bird with you on the network. And Dave, we've gone about 5 minutes since the last made basket for either side. Eastern Shore's had about 5 chances to tie the game. They have not. Bethune has had 5 chances to go up by 2 possessions. They have not.
It's been a defensive standoff,
to say the least. In this quarter, Eastern Shore outscoring Bethune-Cookman 4-1. This is some Naismith basketball right there. But Kiara Eaton's at the free throw line for 2, and she's got a chance to tie this game right here. Kiki's first free throw in.
And as always, in most tight games, they're won and lost at the free throw line.
Hawks shooting 9 of 18, now 10 of 19. Bethune-Cookman 8 of 13, and Kiki makes them both. All square, 48 all, under 4 to play from the Heights Center. Hawks trying to pull it off against reigning regular season champion Bethune-Cookman. This is Williams dancing deep in the backcourt, guarded by Eaton. Bethune-Cookman looking to answer. It's into Hunt at the free throw line. Ashanti fakes a handoff to Edwards. She has the ball herself against Thompson. Instead, she'll just shoot the shot from 19 foot. Back iron. Eaton with the board. Kiki trotting up court on the right sideline. Now drops it back for CeCe Byram to run the point. Flings it left wing for Martha Thompson. Going into Morris. There's that fade in play again, and Morris fouled on her way up with the left hand.
Wow. We're getting the pass in there. That's about the third or fourth time we've had it down inside. We just can't get the ball to the rim.
So Tori Morris didn't make the layup, but she's got 2 free throws. If she makes 1, the Shore leads. Morris, the redshirt senior from Herndon, missed the first. Back iron. 3:22 remaining, a tie ball game. Hawks beat the Wildcats last year in their place. And she misses her second, Tori Morris. Rebound chased down by Hunt. Still 48 all, 3:18 to play. Williams at the edge of the timeline into the front court. Dancing around against Eaton. Lobs it for Edwards, right of center on the perimeter. Backdoor play to Golden, and Angel Golden missed the layup. Morris closed fast on defense, and she picks up the carom. Here comes Byram on offense for the Shore. Feeds Eaton, accelerates to the right baseline. Her shot doesn't count. It's an offensive foul. It rimmed out, but they'll get Emily Williams for setting up down low. She's gripping her left elbow, which is already in a sort of compression sleeve. But Williams...
Eaton hit her going full, full speed ahead.
5'3", able to stand in there and take the charge. Now she dribbles up the basketball for BCU. Left to right with under 3 to play. Basket gives the Wildcats lead again. Chaz Brown cutting across the paint. Left to right. And a pass inside. Too many white jerseys. Here comes Thompson circling into the front court for the Shore. CC Byram top of the circle. Finds Eaton. Right wing wide open for 3. Halfway down, in and out. Rebound Jordan Smith. And Edwards fighting for it. It's a jump ball. And possession.
To Bethune-Cookman.
Points to Bethune-Cookman. Yes.
That ball was halfway down that time from the right wing by Eaton.
My word. Eastern Shore, meanwhile, just 1 of 10 from 3 in this game.
Yes.
This is Williams who walks it up for the Wildcats. 2.5 to play. Here's Hunt, reaches around, bounce pass to Brown on the right side of the perimeter. And some contact at the free throw line. Bodies flying. It looks like they'll get Jordan Smith for a push. And that's number 4.
Jordan just ran over the screener.
Yes, she did.
Hunt to the 3-throw line.
And that's 5 on Bethune-Cookman. So, yes, Ashanti Hunt at the free throw line trying to give the Lady Wildcats a lead again. They have just 1 point in this quarter, and now they have 2 as she rattles home the foul shot. 49-48, Bethune-Cookman back in front. 2:24 to play. Deep breath from the junior from D.C. Second free throw, rattles in, out, and back in again. And a timeout for Vanessa Blair Williams, the 2:24 mark. 50-48, Bethune-Cookman in the lead. A thrilling beginning to this basketball doubleheader on the Shore Sports Network. We'll have the men to follow in approximately 30-35 minutes or so, barring overtime, of course, for this game.
We're looking at it right in the eye.
We are.
Neither team seems to score, want to score. We're going back and forth, and it's been the only scoring's been in the 3-throw line in the last maybe 6 minutes now.
Indeed. Well, if you're Fred Batchelor, the time for silver linings is all gone. They've had 2 straight games where they've hung tough against some pretty good MEAC competition, but given the game away in the end. And you certainly look at this, you've held Bethune-Cookman to just 3 points in a quarter so far, and they don't even have a made field goal in this final session. But not able to take the lead as Eastern Shore shoot just as poorly from the floor themselves.
We've taken a 3-pointer away from them. We've done everything we could defensively. It's just on the offensive end where we've been unsuccessful.
Byram dribbles it up for the Shore, right to left into the front court. 2:20 to play. Down 2, needing a bucket. Here's Eaton dancing around the backcourt. Stops and dribble, top of the circle. Overhand fling to Byram, right sideline. Now Smith around the horn, left wing to Eaton. They find Martha Thompson now working into Jordan Smith. Smith blocked by Brown. Stood straight up, and now the ball rattling around. It's kicked out. Last touch by a maroon shoe. Staying on Eastern Shore's end. 11 to shoot. Martha Thompson to inbound. Looking, drops it back for Byram. They work it back to Thompson. Defense closes fast on the right wing. 6 to shoot. Now Eaton with 5. Back to Thompson. Right wing 3. Rims out. Rebound for Golden. Golden nearly fell over. Instead, she hands it off to Hunt. And with under 2 to play, Bethune-Cookman a 2-point lead and the ball.
And the Hawks 1 for 11 from 3-point land.
Here's Emily Williams dancing to the timeline, and she's fouled in the middle of the M. They'll get Kiki Eaton for the pelvic thrust. That's a dance move from the official there.
Yeah. He explained it pretty well, though. We understood
it. Yes, he did. Now we all got Bee Gees stuck in our head.
We like that.
Emily Williams, she should be shooting. Yeah. Or no, because she missed the shot. Emily Williams, usually a 75% free throw shooter, but Bethune-Cookman struggling just as mightily from the line. Near 50% in this game. Williams, a senior leader from Deerfield Beach, misses the second, and a rebound for Tori Morris. Still 50-48. Hawks down, coming up on 90 seconds remaining. Morris topped the circle for the Shore. Now Thompson on the right wing with Williams in her face. Eaton left to center on the perimeter. They work back to Thompson. Flung inside for Jordan Smith. It's out of her reach, and Smith flailing forward, touches it as it heads out of bounds. Hawks turn it over in the paint once again. This is Emily Williams sauntering into the front court. Heaton there to greet her. Bounce pass to Hunt on the left wing with Thompson guarding. Now they find top of the circle Chaz Brown. Bounce pass to Golden on the right wing. Golden finds Williams straight away. Emily Williams dribbles to her left, floats it into the corner for Hunt with 10 to shoot. Ashanti Hunt looking, reaches around to find Brown. 17-footer, bang. Chaz Brown from the left wing. Two-possession game. Bethune-Cookman up 52-48. Their first field goal this fourth quarter. Under a minute to play. Martha Thompson double-teamed on the right wing. Flings it inside for Morris. Morris has the ball pushed back in her face. Now it's Byram cutting into the middle of the paint. Float shot blocked. Too many Wildcats with the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Bethune-Cookman. Hawks with 14 to shoot and 45 seconds to play.
Yeah, Byram got in the lane. She just a little too small that time and got a shot blocked.
Thompson looking, finds Eaton on the right sideline. Eaton stutters, steps in, now cuts across the free throw line, goes up to the left hand short, gets her own rebound, middle of the cylinder, flings it back up. Late whistle as she missed the shot. And a blocking foul down low on Brown for BCU.
And the Hawks going to the free throw line with some key foul shots with 37 seconds left on the clock.
Key shots from Key. Carrie Eaton's at the line. She made a couple moments ago to tie the game. Her first shot, back iron. I have a feeling that Fred Batchelor's not going to be in a very good mood if he comes over here after a loss. Marisha Gill-Miles in for defense. Tori Morris out. As Eaton needs to make this one to make it a one-possession game. Still 52-48 BCU. 37 seconds remaining. And this one rims out halfway down. Rebound for Hunt. Two-possession game, and Martha Thompson commits the foul as Hunt dribbles up, putting Ashanti Hunt on the free throw line with a chance to potentially ice it for Bethune-Cookman.
That's the wrong player on the free throw line, too.
Yes, it is. Hunt.
For the Hawks, it's the right player for the Wildcats, but for the Hawks, it's not a good thing.
Hunt, undisputed leader of this Lady Wildcat bunch. She has 9 points and 9 assists, just shy of a double-double. And she rims out the first free throw. Foul shot's hard to come by, just an ugly fourth quarter. Eastern Shore's outscored them 6-5 in this fourth quarter. Shrug the shoulders from Hunt. Second free throw up, nothing but net. She's got 10 points now. 53-48. Shore down. 30 seconds left. Byram into the front court. Charged in against Williams. Float shot. Push to the left. Rebound on the floor. Picked up by Hunt. And Hunt knocked down again on the scrum. Nearly got her leg caught underneath a white jerseyed body.
Yeah, we just have a tough time finding the hole down on our offensive end.
Gill-Miles with the foul. That's her fourth, and it's Hunt back on the charity stripe. Barring a couple of quick buckets and stops, Eastern Shore will fall to 3-12 on the season and 0-3 in MEAC play, while Bethune-Cookman taking care of business, surviving. Will improve to 3-0 in the conference, 11-4 overall, as first free throw rattles home for Ashanti Hunt.
Bethune-Cookman will survive 2 games in a row.
They'll host their rivals from Florida A&M next Saturday. The Hawks head down to Savannah State on Friday, and they'll take on South Carolina State on Monday. That's a Saturday game for Savannah State and Eastern Shore as Hunt hits the second free throw. It's a 3-possession ball game again. It's 55-48. Bethune-Cookman in the lead with 25 seconds left. Fred Batchelor took a timeout there. Let's reset since all the words sort of got jumbled up. Next games in the MEAC are Saturday. Bethune-Cookman's hosting Florida A&M in that Sunshine State rivalry. Meanwhile, Eastern Shore with its last big road trip of January. They visit Savannah State on Saturday and South Carolina State on Monday. Then after that, 4 of their next 5 are at home, and the only road games at Coppin State. Some home cooking. The Hawks will get to have that after this next coming weekend. Byram to inbound for the Shore. It's into Eaton. Shot clock is off. Eaton dancing around left of center, and her pass to Gil Miles. Too strong. Slips out of Gil Miles' hands. But 19 seconds left, and that'll just about cook the Hawks' goose. If that makes sense at all.
Yes.
Because why would a Hawk eat a goose?
Cook the Hawk.
Y'all get the picture back at home. This is Golden zigzagging in the backcourt as Byron with some loose defense. 7 seconds remaining. It looks like Eastern Shore just going to let him dribble it out. 3, 2, Golden from the edge of the logo, and that's all she wrote. 55-48. Bethune-Cookman pulls one out of the fire, and another disappointing finish for Maryland Eastern Shore. Had it in their reach, unable to capitalize in the fourth quarter. And I'm sure as Fred Batchelor comes on over, he'll say much of the same. Hawks fall to 0-3 in conference, 3-12 overall. Bethune-Cookman now 11-4 overall, 3-0 in conference as Vanessa Blair Williams' crew appears to be on the way once again to not just top contention, but potentially a third straight regular season crown. And here comes Fred Batchelor right now, a sort of sullen look on his face as we give him a headset, and we'll talk to him briefly about this one. There you go. All right, Coach, a low-scoring fourth quarter, only 8-6, Bethune-Cookman winning that one. Hawks had a bunch of chances in the fourth quarter, just couldn't connect.
Yeah, I don't know. I just, at some point it just looks like we're just finding ways to lose basketball games. We get opportunities that should be and ones. We don't make that, then we don't convert at the free throw line. We get open threes in critical situations that we just not able to knock down the shot. I don't know what we were from 3 today.
1 for 13, I think.
1 for 13. I mean, we just
for something.
We're just finding ways to lose basketball games at this point, and we got to work our way out of it.
Yeah, well, just an observation is we're not getting some offensive punch from a couple players that we have. Jill Miles has just scored. She only scored a couple points previous game. She only scored a couple points tonight. She seems to be away from the basket a little bit more, and we need some more scoring because we're having trouble scoring.
Well, so you start Dom, and then that puts her away from the basket because Dom gives us some scoring. Yeah. So you pick your problems. Which one is it going to be? You know what I mean? So I got her out on the perimeter now so I can play Dom because you want to play Buns, and then you got to play one of the bigs. That Jordan is our lead scorer. So, at the end of the day, I thought we had so many opportunities to win the basketball game, and we didn't do it. So we can look at a lot of different things, but at the end of the day, we had free throws, we had layups that we convert, and we had misplays that on the floor, critical parts that you just can't have to win basketball games.
Yeah, you hit it right on the nose because at one time we counted there was 5 straight possessions that we had a chance to either tie or go ahead by points, and we just could not put the ball in the basket. And you can't put the ball in the basket for him, Fred. You can't shoot it. So you're correct on that.
Real quick before we let you go, a lot to fix before Savannah State. What's the one biggest thing?
The one biggest thing in regard to say that again, Will?
The one big thing that, there's a lot to fix before Savannah State, but what's the most important thing that you think?
Well, we got to work our way out of where we are. This is not about Savannah State. It wasn't about Bethune tonight. Yeah. I thought we outplayed Bethune.
We did.
So it's about us working our way out of our funk, working our way out of this, and we dug a hole. We feel bad about ourselves, and this is where you got to figure. This is where you show your true character. Right now, this is. I'm not upset about where we are because this is going to define our season, how we come out of this. Because you're going to go through these teams at some point in time. To lose your first 3 conference games and 2 of them being on the road, very, very disappointing. But I can't say that I'm not optimistic about where we're going to go from here because this just means we got to put our hats on our Timberlands. We got to work out of it. That's all.
All right, Coach. We'll see you in Georgia.
All right.
Fred Batchelor, head coach of Maryland Eastern Shore, still looking on the bright